Hi, I'm Dale.
And I'm Michael.
And welcome to
Spotted Motors.
And welcome to Street Weekend Special. Street Weekend Special, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Basically, me and Michael have chose a Friday night to sit down and go through the entry list for Street Weekend 2024. We have entered in the twin turbo Cortina, which we are like super happy about.
And dare I say, we're ready.
Ready? Yeah.
Oh, the first test run we broke down.
Well, yeah, alternator.
Alternator problems again.
So,
but glad it happened when it did.
Yeah.
Got through it. Got the tow bar on, the trailer behind the car. So
all hitched up, ready to go.
We're ready to test.
Yeah.
4 months early.
So instead of doing videos on what we're fixing on the car, we thought to do a video of the entry list because it looks absolutely stomping, isn't it?
200 entered.
200 entered, and there's a reserve list as well.
And a reserve, yeah, as long as your arm as well.
Yeah. So
let's hope, let's hope a lot of them reserve cars can get in as well.
You never know.
They're going from what, 80, mid-80s to 90s last year?
Yeah.
So
it's going to be absolutely crazy.
Doubled in size.
Michael was on holiday last year in Ibiza. I'd done it in the Spottedmotors Camaro, which was absolutely phenomenal. So a couple of cars that we're going to go over, I'll have a few stories about them, and then a couple of other ones that we're just picking out because they're just...
Yeah, we're gonna run through the list. We can't talk about everyone,
yes,
personally, but we're going to skip through some of the big hitters, some of our personal favourites, and like I say, we'll go with some of the ones that you travelled with last year.
Yeah.
Some of the guys that you travelled with.
Yeah.
And I had a fantastic weekend with.
Oh yeah, it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal, and to do it in the Cortina this year, it's going to be even better. So. So we're going to be on our phones and we're going to apologise because we're going to get a lot of facts wrong. We're going to get a lot of engine sizes wrong, a lot of second names wrong. We're not very good on...
We're both dyslexic.
Yeah. So...
We're both drinking beer.
Exactly, yeah. So the list, we can make it worse as we go on.
Should we start?
Let's start.
This is where we need to be sinking down.
Yeah. So, first on the list... I think he finished 5th or 4th last year. Arnie in the AMX.
Arnie in the AMX, yeah.
Single turbo. He had an absolutely phenomenal year last year.
LS powered, built by Ace Engineers, Ace Race Engines in California, I think.
It's just very
he had a stonking year, didn't he?
He had a stonking year, yeah.
Didn't he win some at Door Slammers?
Oh yeah, he did.
Street,
he won True Street at Door Slammers, and then.
If you followed Street Weekend, he had a massive spin at Melbourne.
Oh yeah,
big brown trouser moment.
Yeah, he went for it, and hats off to him as well. But I'd love to see him revisit Melbourne and have a weekend there and try and dial that car into the track. Because I personally believe that car would run a very low 6, if not a 5.
Yeah. I think a lot of the guys this year are going to be more prepared for Melbourne.
Yeah.
We've asked the question, haven't we, about grip juice, stuff like that, runs full slicks there. It's allowed, grip juice is allowed.
Grip juice is allowed at Melbourne.
If people are, they want to get them times down into 5s, low 6s, 5s.
Yeah, you've got to commit.
So it's Arnie. Ian
Wally, yeah. We've knew Ian for many years. We used to sit in the stands and watch that Cortina, and now to race with him. And for me personally, to cruise alongside him last year at Street Weekend was absolutely phenomenal.
The Mad Professor, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Oh, he's amazing. He's just so you can go and talk to him about anything, and he's just happy all the time. Yeah.
He's always got a onesie on. He's always got his Crocs on.
Yeah.
He's a crazy guy.
And he's got a fantastic team behind him as well. So
that's again, it's a Ford powered. Massive single
turbo.
Does a lot of the work. He does everything himself.
Yeah.
From the tuning, the engine building, and everything.
It'd be nice to see that car go in the 8s as well. If it did it on Street Wing, it'd be something else. But that's another thing. A car that we need to mention is it Robert Slater?
Rob Slater.
Rob Slater, 57 Chevy.
Cold red, is it?
Yeah, it looks beautiful from top to toe, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Was that in last year?
I'm sure that was last year. I think there was 2 57s doing it last year. The other one we'll get to in a minute.
Where are we at?
Are you there? You flicking through?
Matthew Southcott.
Yeah. We raced against him in Door Slammers.
We did.
Well, not raced against him, but we're in the same category as him.
We were, yeah. A beautiful looking car.
That is a beautiful car.
Yeah.
it's a Plymouth with a crazy front end on it. I don't know what setup it's got on, because it's a modern front end on an old Plymouth, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I think it's a modern Dodge front end, I think.
Yeah.
It's crazy car, and I wish him the best luck.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to drive alongside him.
And I'm just going to skip to Stuart Brown, Nissan Skyline R32. Now, it's not a drag car as such, but R32s are like rocketing up in price, and for someone to book it into Street Weekend, I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's just a great mix. You know, you've got fully fledged drag cars, and then you've got like an R32, which I don't know a lot about. It might be absolutely crazy powered, so that's great to see.
You've got Rhys Griffiths and the Spotted Fox body.
Yeah, proving what should have been done when I owned it. Well done, mate. Yeah, top job last year.
Putting the two cars side by side again.
Yeah.
Next to that, you've got Ethan Lyle. And, is it the Racing P?
The rolling P.
The rolling
P. Yeah, it should have been called the sweat box, because oh my god, he suffered last year in that. We cruised with Ethan for a good couple of miles, and that's a really fun car. That really fun car.
It is. It's that's what you call racing on a budget. He'll openly admit that.
Yeah. Himself. I think it's a scrapyard engine or something he said, and you know he's just.
But he's down. He's put in some respectable times.
Yeah, he done wonders at Melbourne as well. So. No pep.
So moving down the list, Dale. Stop me at the next one.
So, Michael Castle, Street Weekend, 42. Why not talk about you, Michael? Why not talk about it? We're actually going to hit. It's not Melbourne Raceway. It's Elvington
Airfield.
Yeah. We'll do a bit of a test run down to there. There's a big show on down there. We've booked in to do it, and we're going to drive there with the trailer. And drive back the next day. So good test.
In February.
In February. This is awesome. So
in where are we now? Friday. So in a week's time, we're going to set off next Saturday morning. 7 days time, we'll be setting off. There's a bit of a race. It's 100 metres, which is 330 foot. So it's a bit of a. It's
just a bit of fun thing for the spectators, really.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that, and it's testing for us.
Yeah.
That's what
extremely. Scott, Michael, what's his second name? Again, sorry, I can't. I'm terrible
Scott,
with.
Linkair.
Yeah. Sorry, he's probably.
Spirit of Drag Week, I think.
In the Chevette.
Rebuilt his bottom end.
Yeah.
In a dusty pits.
I just remember I didn't see Scott on the road much, or I didn't see much of Scott last year. The only time I seen him was coming down the pavement lanes at Santa Pod, and what sounded like two hammers tapping.
I remember
quite quickly against each other, and him just the smiles and the claps and the cheers, and that's what it was all about.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
you know, never giving up.
Yeah,
no, that crew built that car.
Yeah,
through the night. In nowhere near adequate conditions.
No, just to get there and get
and
finished.
And they'd done that, and it still sounded like it. And wasn't he warned?
I think so. Don't
try and do anything.
Yeah,
just get it down the track and finish your weekend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it'd be great to see what that car can do in full fitness.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Lessons learnt there for Scott. So we expect better this.
Stephen Gilmore. Again, we
grew up through our time racing. That car's evolved. Yeah. Now, what is it? Turbo powered.
It's 200 SX powered.
200 SX single turbo.
Yeah.
When we grew up, it was a 2 litre Pinto, 90s powered. But again, great bracket racer guy.
Oh yeah.
Very competitive. And look forward to.
Yeah. Again, cruised with him for a little while. He had a map, old school map. We had sat navs, right? And beaters. So there you go. That's what you need. Map, old school map. Top man. And a fantastic crew he's got, hasn't he? In the passenger seat, he's got a fantastic crew member.
So he's one for you, Dale, because I wasn't. Tom Semper.
Oh, he's a legend.
You've got a story about this guy, haven't you?
He's an absolute legend. So again, another 100E. I think it's Z-Tech turboed, or I hope I'm right there. I know it's turboed. And we cruised with him, Arnie, just in the rat rod, and we were like bombing around these country roads. I'm sat at the back at as much footage as I can, and then obviously we're not flogging it because it's country roads and everyone's in fully fledged drag cars. And this Porsche decided to like whip down the side of us all and sort of like blast past us. And then all I heard was like someone drop it a gear and then just pull out and then just take after this Porsche. And it was just like it was just one of them moments where you're like, go on! And it was just fantastic to see this Porsche tear off. And then Tom like pop and bang and everything like that and tear after this Porsche. And he was right on the back end of him. Nothing dangerous, but he was right on the back end of him, and the sort of like we've caught him up in the next village. And then when we pulled up and had a bit of a chat about it all, his dad said, who's entered this year as well, he said, oh, it's funny because just before he said that, he said that he thought his clutch was slipping.
He still give it
yeah, exactly, yeah. So, yeah, absolute legend to be great.
Stand-up story from last year for me.
Yeah.
And then just below that, the guy who just mentioned there, Justin Woolner.
Yeah.
Hats off to anybody that can drive that car that distance.
Yeah, I sat in it at the very end of
I mean, just look at it. It's crazy, isn't it?
It's mental.
It's mental.
It doesn't...
It's mental.
It doesn't look like it should
about
be
out of proportion.
Anywhere near a road. It's just mental.
And to do that and then to enter it again.
Yeah, I know.
That's off to him here.
Yeah, that is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Just going back one, Graham Smith in the other 57 that we mentioned is Street Weekend 57, and he's in a 57. Has that done some kind of American one before?
I'm not sure, mate.
Let's leave it at that then. So, that's a good point. If you're watching this and we've said anything that's not true or is true, put it in the comments below, and then it'll sort of like clear things up a little bit.
Yeah, it's just, like I say, this is a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a bit
exactly.
fun, and we don't know everything, but we'll give it our shot.
We need to talk about
Rob Carter.
Rob Carter, yeah. I'm sure he finished third last year. In the Passat.
What a beautiful car that is.
It's just a beautiful car, and you know, in a classic car where you don't see many of them around, and then see one, you know, in a fully fledged drag car. It's awesome.
It's a really, really well built car.
Oh, it's a lovely put together car. So that'll be nice to see. Didn't cruise with him much last year, so I didn't see much of the car.
Just below there, we've got old mate Kieran Jenkins this year.
It's fantastic. Fantastic to see Mark Kieran. In the Fiesta. He followed last year and got some absolutely fantastic snaps. He put together a really good video as well, as he always does on his YouTube channel. I'm sure if you're watching this you know Mark Kieran's YouTube channel, and it's going to be great to see him enter this year.
And again, be a different perspective from him this year to see what he puts together.
Yeah,
it'll be epic for him.
Yeah,
I know. He like say his video last year was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
but to get involved, be part of it. It's another.
Yeah, to sort of like see the camera with his point of view. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
He's already putting bits on that. I think he's holding hands with Burton and getting a few bits there. So well done, mate. Well done. Colin. In the I know it's a 3-window. Is it 32? I'm not too sure. But that's a beautiful.
It's not the car we used to see in Colin driving, is it?
No, it's got flames on.
It's got flames on. The Flying Pfeiffer.
Yeah, number 2. This is so yeah. That's just a beautiful car to see cruising about. So I don't mind following that for a couple of miles. Alex. In the 911.
I'll let you pronounce his surname.
Really? Thanks, Michael. Anyway, Alex, sorry mate, the second name's terrible. Absolutely fantastic guy. He has the single cab V-dub.
Yeah.
Again, he got featured on 1320, you know.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
At Dorslanders.
Yeah, at Dorslanders.
What a just brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
I remember him moving out the way for him.
Yeah. What a wonderful guy, and he's doing it in a car that I absolutely. It's just a beautiful car. 911. It's a narrow body. It's a 3.2. It's black. It's got Fuchs wheels on it. Oh. Do you want me to go on? Be interesting to see.
Issue in a minute.
I know, yeah. Be interesting to see what it does in quarter mile though.
It will be.
Yeah. It'd be very interesting. Oh, I've pressed back twice. That's all it's on you now, Michael.
Listen, I've got Matt Davison.
Yeah.
And again, not a car that we usually see Matt in.
Yeah.
And this is right up your street, this.
I know.
We've just had a discussion haven't we, on it. And it is a Civic, isn't it?
It is a Civic.
It's a Civic.
It looks like a Rover.
It does look like a Rover, doesn't it?
It does look like a Rover.
Again, I didn't know he had this car.
I didn't know he has that car, and looking at that, it looks unbelievably clean and spotting. It's got like a big wheel on the front and everything, hasn't it? So it's not going to be like a. It's not going to be like a 1.4 that's got 80 horsepower.
I've double backed.
Oh, you've double back now. So yeah, it's great to see Matt. I think he's due a fantastic year this year.
He is, yeah, absolutely.
He's chasing numbers. He's also got.
He's also getting married.
He's getting married. Yeah. So yeah, awesome. Hope everything goes well, Matt, with that.
I could have got a few. Al McSweeney.
Oh yeah.
Al Matt. Great guy, isn't he?
Al is a guy that I could just sit and listen to because I think the way he tells stories is awesome. I watched Al pull in Melbourne at 2:30. 2:30 at night he pulled in into Melbourne Raceway, so that was awesome. And there was a bit of a fight between him and Andy Bond. They stayed till dead late and tried to get the numbers down at Melbourne. 6-4 and 6-5, I think they were like knocking out, so yeah, awesome.
Pretty good.
What did you do when at Melbourne, Michael?
It's a one-hit wonder though. I haven't backed it up, so I can't say too much. It almost backed it up.
See, I'm the cocky one because I don't drive, so.
Then we've got Jason Flather in the Chevy pickup truck. Is a LS powered truck.
Yeah.
Great guy. Followed us. Always had some input for us.
Yeah.
Got a lot of respect for him. Can't wait to meet him in person.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And, yeah, spend some time with him.
And it looks a really nice thing. That
it's a really nice, well built thing. He's a clever lad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be good.
Yeah, really, really good. Looking forward to that one.
Anything else? Yeah, there's loads. We could talk about every car, by the way. So apologies
if we're
not being rude.
No,
we're picking some.
Yeah, we're picking stuff that like we know and people we know because what we don't want to do is pick cars that we don't know about. But yeah, if we're missing you out, it's not personal.
The next thing I'll pop up to him is Andy Hadfield, Fadster in the Twister.
Yeah, you heard that right.
The Twister.
Right, what is that? I still don't know if that's true. Is it really?
No, Andy Hadfield's got an AC Corbin LS powered.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I think he's got a fastback Mustang. Apologies, don't know the year. Both of them very streetable cars.
Yeah.
And then he's got this supercharged
nuts T.
It's called the Twister for a reason because it goes everywhere but straight.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've seen videos of him at the pub in it.
Yeah, well, years ago it was a very streetable car. I haven't seen it on the street. Forgive me again. I haven't seen it on the street for a long time now.
Yeah.
And it's methanol.
It's bonkers.
Massive engine. It's blown.
Apologies, the camera shuts off after like 18 minutes. Maybe it's sick of us talking.
So yeah, Andy, hats off to you for entering the Twister.
Oh my god, that is
game.
Yeah,
that is game.
That is proper. That's like just in the rap rod.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it's just mental. I'm going to skip back a couple. I'm just going to mention Craig in the Sierra.
Sorry, mate.
I think it's. I don't know if it's a P100.
It is. Yeah.
Well,
that's a fresh built car, isn't it?
Fresh built car.
It's been recently out, but hasn't done a lot.
Yeah, Melbourne lad, isn't he?
Melbourne, two brothers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, great lads.
It's just great to see like sort of him represent Melbourne, really.
Yeah.
That's really, really good. Where are we at next? Oh, I'm going to mention Stephen Unsworth.
I was looking at that there.
Yeah. He's went again with the convertible Mustang.
I know, yeah. What's that on the stick shift?
I know. Must really, really like that Mustang because I don't know what the story was last year. Drop it in the comments about what the story was last year. But is it actually your car? Is it your friend's car? And I don't know. But you must have had a whale of a time with it.
Good friends always, Steve and Sarah.
Yeah.
A lot of time for them. And they built a sick car now.
Oh god, yeah.
It's epic.
Yeah, they've got a single turbo Mustang. It was proven car anyway. And I don't know what it's going to do when it's built. It's going to be something else.
Yeah, following the build, it's going to be mental.
Yeah.
Big Chief.
Nah, skip that one. Yeah, if you don't know Big Chief, you should know. I think he's got the fastest MR2 in the world, and I think he's also got the fastest car in the world. But no, joking aside, Big Chief is an absolute legend. We met him at, was it Dawson's? Oh no.
No, it was Flame and Thunder.
Flame and Thunder. We camped next to him, and a lot of respect to that guy. He's an absolute...
He brings a lot to the sport, to be honest.
He does.
He brings humour and in a good way. And it's like, he's not afraid to take the piss. To have the piss out of him.
Yeah, exactly.
He put his money where his mouth is. Yeah. He brings something to me.
Yeah, he does. It just brings a sort of an element of like
away from that, the skill. He's clever. He's built that car. He tunes it himself.
Yeah.
He's got something special.
He's just done a video with Ricky from LLF or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And I think you can always know, a bit like if Michael starts talking technical about the car, I'll just sort of go like that. And that's what I got when Jack started talking about the car, and then Ricky's just going. Because, when you technically talk about the car, you really go into depth about it, and he knows his car inside out.
He does. I love his excuse with the two-step.
Yeah.
Just spin the water pump up.
He bangs the two-step in the pavement lanes, and everyone's like...
He pisses everyone off in the pit. Which engine's getting so hot, I'm spinning the water pump up faster. I love it.
Yeah, really like that. Right, back in the list. I've skipped. Tom Atkinson,
what a guy!
One of the nicest sort of. Do you know what he is? One of the nicest lads in the pit lane.
Yeah.
One of the nicest lads on Centre Pod, and the patience of an absolute monk. For him to follow the Camaro with.
With
our very good friend on the sat nav, taking us everywhere but the right way, and every single time Tom, he just got on with it and just lapped it all up. So yeah, and that and his wagon.
There's a story in itself.
I know it is a story in itself, and his wagon is phenomenal.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, cool. It's phenomenal. Kev Barker in the Little Austin A40. That is just a really nice. Sort of old school hot rod. So that's nice to see him enter. He was last year, and there's a couple of Willis. Oh, can you say Willies? There's a couple of Willis coupes in.
James Murray.
Yes.
James Murray in the Cortina Estate.
I'm gonna say that is my all-time favourite car.
It's been around a long time, hasn't it?
Fell in love with that car. Years
it's evolved, hasn't it now?
2005.
Yeah.
Fell in love with that car and loved it ever since, and I love that he still owns it.
Yeah, he's getting somewhere with it now as well. He's getting the numbers. He's moved to LS. I think single turbo, if I'm right.
Yeah, I think it's single turbo.
But yeah,
love that. Absolutely love that.
And you've got Gary Semper, Tom Semper's relation there.
Yeah, doing it in the convertible. You haven't scrolled past Joseph, have you?
No.
Mr. Baxter.
Is he going to be ready?
Well, I think that's why I might scroll past, because he thought he's not going to be ready. That is a build.
Not only the nicest car, I think. The nicest hairstyle.
Oh, what a hair! Just
the mullet.
Yeah, sometimes he talks to me and I just look at him and I don't take anything in what he's saying. It's like
for me, that is a stunning.
It's a beautiful car, beautiful build, and its attention to detail on that is unbelievable.
Yeah, fair play for him for keeping it forward.
And fair play to enter a car that's not built.
Yeah,
it's not built yet, not tested, and nothing. So imagine finishing it, and then the first thing you do is a 800-mile round trip and a 400-mile round trip and race 3 tracks. We're next, Michael.
I'm looking at names that I can pronounce, mate.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Phil Evans. And another Willies.
The one where he lives. Half a mile that way.
Another Billingham lad, same as us.
Twin turbo, big block Ford. Well capable guy. Does a lot. Does a lot on the streets, Phil.
A lot of street miles, in it. Yeah.
We've had caught in off the road for a while now, but he's just been
Yeah.
He's out in it, isn't he? Whenever he can, he's out in it.
He's out, yeah. He's not bothered with rain and nothing. He's not bothered about. The car next to that is 663. Is Darryl in the Lotus Cortina? I mean, when was the last time you see a Lotus Cortina? And that he drives the arse off that car, and I mean he really drives the arse off a car.
Is that the Burnout King?
That's the Burnout. The
Lotus Carlton.
The Lotus Carlton doing the most gnarliest Burnout you've ever seen, and he made my weekend my week the other day. Put a photo of him going to a building site in it. In his work gear. I mean, how much is a Lotus Carlton? And you're going to work in it.
That's brilliant.
I've got a Talbot that's worth like $2,000, and I don't.
It's never seen the light of day.
It's never seen the light of day. It's a midget bike going to attack Michael.
Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Hats off to you, dude.
And then we've got 666. Who's that? Andy Bond.
Andy Bond.
Who's Andy Bond?
Only last year's winner.
It's got to be the most famous car in the UK.
I think so. Yeah.
For streetable.
Yeah.
Drag driver then.
Yeah. Our friend Joel. Missed. Our friend Joel Kerr went to do Sick Week. And when they found out he was English, he said like Andy Bond. Everyone was asking about Andy Bond all the time. So again, just
great guy.
Yeah.
Just does wonders for the sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And again, watched him pull up 2 o'clock in the morning at Melbourne with something else, and I probably still don't think he's forgive us for annoying him at 2 o'clock in the morning, asking for photos and stuff. Ben Rushforth. Ben EDA, Burnout Rushforth.
So this will be, I imagine this will be Ben and his dad.
I hope so, yeah.
It's his dad's car, really.
Yeah. He was a checkpoint last year, EDA.
Yeah.
Which was, as checkpoints go, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing.
It looked one of the better ones.
Yeah, he had cups of tea on for people. That's a big thing. Biscuits. He had it all. He opened his shop up and like all the checkpoints did.
Burnout pad.
It turned out a bit of a burnout pad. Now, maybe if anyone's watching now from Santa Pod, they might stress about that might not be able to happen this year.
Which is understandable, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't want anything to. We can see how much bad press it gets if it's viewed by the wrong people.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd love to do trailer burnouts and just have a whale of a time, and we have got to be careful to a certain extent with film and everything as well. So sometimes you just feel like, sod it, you don't care. But you know, when it comes to an event and Santa Pod and Melbourne are running it, you know. But anyway, it was brilliant. Hats off. It's great to see him enter.
It's great. Another car there, I don't know if you know it, Martin Ellis in the Sierra estate.
Oh yeah.
Now that just screams cool to me.
Yeah. It's
don't know a lot about it.
Yeah, it's got
all.
Banded Steelies on it.
Golden Nugget.
I'd love to think it's YB powered. Is you know what I mean? Or is it? You don't know.
You don't know. Yeah. Looks cool.
Looks a lovely Sierra. That
now
does.
I've truly lost me on the list now, Bill.
I'll get back on the list, Michael. Owen Forrest from Motor Addicts.
Yeah.
He did it in his Datsun last year, which that Datsun's beautiful, isn't it?
It is. It's absolutely stunning.
Beautiful car, and again, cruised with him. Got some rolling shots and stuff like that of him. And he's doing it in the Nova this year.
The Nova this year, mate.
He's switched. So it's been when did we see the Nova? When we did a Saturday night special.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Got some nice photos. And never raced against him or nothing like that. But yeah, Owen's a top guy. And again, you should know Motor Addicts if you don't. YouTube channel and their channel's flying. You should check them out if you haven't done so already.
And then another local guy just below him is Alan Feasby in the Fox Body Mustang.
Yes, yeah.
Local guy, attends a lot of local shows. Beautiful car. It's his first time he's entered. So look forward to seeing that car out and about.
Yeah.
John Sleeth, is he worth a mention?
John Sleeth? Has anyone heard of John Sleeth before? John Sleeth's, again, I use a legend quite a lot, but John is an absolute legend.
Yeah, he's worked his magic with us.
Yeah.
Patience was saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. Like I say, I remember when the car was on the dyno and he just sort of like went, yeah, it's fine. You should get a night with that. And that was it, wasn't it?
That is a cool.
Yeah, it's a GMC, and it just looks a really nice thing. John's got quite
GMC
a few toys.
Cyclone,
Yeah.
Lovely looking thing.
Yeah, so
that's that. Can we wrap it up with anyone?
Should we wrap it up with everyone? So yeah, I mean, we've been rambling on now for about 30 minutes. If you've watched it this long, you've done really, really well.
This is just an excuse for us to get together.
It is.
Have a beer.
Yeah.
And we're hyped because we've got the car ready.
Yeah.
It's a massive year for us.
Yeah.
You might not see us as many times at the track, but we've got a couple of big events that we want to do.
Yeah.
And we're just buzzing to be involved in it all.
Yeah, the street weekend is sort of the one thing that we've aimed for.
Yeah, it's been something on our line for a lot of years, and missed it last year.
Yeah,
I don't regret it. You know, family comes first.
Oh, too right. Yeah,
but to get involved this year.
Yeah.
And as soon as I park up this year, I get to go on holiday again. Which I
leave it all behind.
can imagine it would be well needed, won't it?
Oh my God, yeah. You won't want to sit down, will you? But yeah, just and I think a couple of names from behind the scenes is like Callum, Max, the Melbourne crew, which have like worked their asses off.
Andy Flavel.
Andrew,
to get us involved.
Yeah.
You know, we try and support them as much as we can.
Yeah.
We try and do as much as we can. It's just great to be involved and be part of, isn't it?
Yeah.
We can't wait to hit the streets this
That's
year.
it now, yeah. So it's going to be a lot of street miles. Not too many events, which is a shame, but you know, Spotted Motors doesn't run a massive budget. And
no.
We're just got to do what we can.
Do what we can, and we'll make sure we make it count when we do it.
Yeah, too right.
So yeah.
So what we're going to do now, we're going to drink less of our beers and tell our wives that this video took 4 hours to make.
We won't film the next part of the night.
And just a massive thanks to anyone that has took the time out and watched. And if you'd like to see a part 2,
any names that we've missed, we haven't missed them intentionally. We've literally scrolled through a list of 200 cars. We can't talk about in detail about them all.
Yeah,
we've picked a few of the big hitters.
Yeah,
like I say, a few of our personal reasons.
But
this year you'll all be on our personal list.
yeah, exactly. So street weekend, we can't wait to get involved, and
we're ready.
We're ready already.
Shouldn't even say that, should I?
We should say this after we've went to Melbourne.
Yeah. Which is 7 days time. We're ready.
We'll be sobered up by then as well. Nice one, Michael. It's been a pleasure, and I think we'll just wrap the video up as we always do.
So thank you very much for watching.
We've been
Spotted Motors.